Ain't that jump?
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Bro, y'all session full. Join me. I'm gonna tell you when to. Y'all session full.
Rodgers now on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Matt Longacre gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Snap comes at 1. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available.
How you going for a 4th and 9? What the fuck they do this at?
Where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
GMC.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adam. And got his man complete.
4th and 9, though?
Finally getting down.
We can go for a 4th and 9, man? The fuck?
4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Is it Will Lee?
4th and 9?
So the big play
what the fuck they do this shit at?
Here's 1st and 10.
He just shot the fuck out of me with that shit.
He got it.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And brought down.
That shit shocked the shit out of me, bro.
The 25. And between the last 2
plays,
plays,
you want to cheese me? But
the football field.
I'm going to just keep blitzing.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes
like that, you want to see how good you is. Just because you try to cheese me. Nigga went forward on a 4th and 9. I'm broadcasting, so then he can't see shit.
Playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions.
I'm going to keep doing the same fucking thing. See, nigga, stop cheesing.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Yeah, you try to join Marcus, right?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, it's not even nobody in here. So.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I'm about to make a private session.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah. You don't know what a private session is?
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jarrad Davis charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Blount. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's
oh my God, they called pass interference.
So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to stick with Dez there, got too physical, pass interference.
I like your note there.
Dez Bryant,
so physical. Hard for any defender to cover Dez Bryant without drawing a pass interference call.
Okay, over here. Switch it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Hey, watch the slant. Scan 300.
You was in, Marcus?
Throwing out Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7.
That's what I made.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
It's not going to work, Marcus. I made the wrong thing.
There is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
A session when nobody can join.
Against?
My friends either. I don't know how you join. I know I said that. I just said that. It won't let me join.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
It's stupid.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers,
right, it's no casino in that freaking
so when they
thing.
block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Oh. I know, right?
Check safety. Hey, 22! Alert!
They go play action here on first down. Looking end zone for Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Hard to believe, but 6 weeks of the NFL schedule will have come and gone by the conclusion of this one. But coming up Thursday night, a good one to kick off Week 7. Kansas City and Denver from up at Mile High. Kickoff at 8:20 Eastern, 6:20 local there in the midst of the Rockies. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Rodgers now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now.
I swear to God, I ain't get that right.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
I'm just playing. You get mine. Who are you talking to, Mark? I will pull up
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I think this nigga trying to quit, dog.
You funny, brother.
Because how does he all of a sudden have fucking game issues?
He had what?
Having game issues, bro. This is blowing me.
His internet trash. Yo, get that fixed.
We don't have no 4th down rule. Will ain't tell me that shit. That's new to me.
DC, where the invite at, bro? I didn't get it. Send it again.
Me don't got no 4th down rule. I'm gonna shut this nigga up. Who I got in this age?
Is he going for it on 4th down?
No, you already did. Talking about there's no 4th.
He's a crackhead. Who thing is it?
4th, ain't no 4th down rule. Yeah.
So, they made your dude back black? You do black now. Dude, he got them skinny old. Well, Marcus.
Clear as fucking day. What is he talking about? It's a 4th down rule. What is he talking about? You just try to work me, bruh. I'm not stupid. That's how he scored. Went 4th and 9, that nigga go for it. Ain't no 4th down rule. You fucking stupid, man.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Just for that shit, I know what I'm about to do. Since you want to fucking cheat me. I'm going to cheat this shit out
you. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
What is called ugly?
And he gets it to C.J. Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Go to the casino.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Yeah, move away from the activity.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Damn, dog.
He was the intended target.
Touch pass, bro.
The defense had other plans.
He won't throw a touch pass for shit.
But boom, an interception.
I should have threw it underneath. I was
being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So after the INT,
don't tell me he got the vehicle. He's
caught by Dez Bryant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change.
Why he get it when he got all the problems, bro?
Sudden change, get out there, stop
Can you explain that?
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Oh, yeah, we can all do that mission that we struggling with.
Oh, man.
Hey, Tuck, come on, win the car, bro.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Undercrush.
Now blown.
Let's go. No first, nigga.
Midfield stripe into Lion territory.
3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
Why they keep giving me RP, bro? I'ma delete this game, I swear. Stop giving me RP, I don't want that. They get this to
at the half. A reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a red flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
How many people did he miss?
Down he goes. Devon Kennard gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Detroit. Set. Yellow 80! Yellow 80! What a hat. 42, right 42. Let's go, defense.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Flushed it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah. Skip it. Just did.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
I know you got it. It's actually frozen.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good ass, nigga.
Inside the 5. Touchdown. Marvin Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. The left side throw complete to Adams. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
50. Hey, you block over here.
A final shot before half.
Wrong side.
Trying to lay one up. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Rashaan Melvin.
Hey, Rashaan Melvin like
that. Touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to
that nigga Rashaan Melvin.
Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
I ain't never that nigga. Not right now.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, I should have kept running. I thought he was about to hit Sticky.
Make it the 24-yard line.
All right, somebody gonna have to take out the light and take out the guard. So we ain't got Marco this time.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. And they start the second half with Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
You gotta be taking cover and shit.
Decent dog.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones.
Damn, he got hit up.
Incomplete. Bold play call there.
Why he didn't keep running the route?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
He just stopped running the route.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
oh, yeah,
you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Oh, God, didn't you? Pushing.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got another live, y'all. We good. It's on easy,
Here's
remember?
Rodgers to throw. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this, when it comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a
we get 4 lives. I didn't know that.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
I got a sound AK.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I got him. Tell me when y'all ready.
Play action. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Galladay's got it.
What about that other dude?
Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Fucking dumbass. Good screen.
Get down.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Hey, Alpha!
Don't go yet, Tuck. Don't go yet.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range. And that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the...
Oh, my gosh. Slate? You're dumb ass. Going for a swat and you ain't even go for it.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Crosby connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
Go back, Tuck. Go back. That man Tuck was in the middle of the street.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Big series right here. We got to step in.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
that would help
open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Because he put it on easy.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now Stafford.
All right, we got 3 more lives.
Looking down.
That thing about to come in.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for Detroit.
I got it.
51 yards.
I got the thing.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down now. It's Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Bro, we had
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the ball last week. Defensively, did not. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Who died?
Marvin Jones, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You put it on easy. You almost killed him.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career. And he's going to need another one right now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye, Mike Daniels, in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage.
It was
not
easy.
a great start.
Here's Blount. Jukes by at the 20. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He gets him partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the
rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Longacre, his second sack of the night.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Rodgers now. Going to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
There you go.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And able to find Graham, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
We got 5. We ain't got 4.
2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end, Graham. Packer first down. Rodgers going to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devon Kennard. In there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19, and an unlikely first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Come on.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
That's lady. 42. Lost the pass.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
I'm coming with you, Tuck.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come on, QB, come on.
Tuck, get back some, get back some.
So Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, G. It's just 70. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Truck coming, truck coming.
Throwing here, Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Lions.
Don't try it yet, Tuck. Wait till you come back around again.
Michael, set. 280. You ain't going nowhere. Easy, alert. Watch the flag.
From the 50, Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Running from the gun, Johnson.
I got the camera.
Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at
I'm going to shoot that dude in the car when he comes back around.
Looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
I'm shooting. I'm shooting. Tuck got him. Tuck got him. Wait for that other one. He's coming back around. We got to get him before you see that car.
Off play action. Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
He saw what?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
All right, we got to go ahead,
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Got the other one.
Jump out! 258! Hey, 88!
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Trey Flowers in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I got it.
Devon Kennard. He's the one to get him, and that is
got my first win. Nigga tried cheating too, though.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Lions, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I need to take a
and for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Here come that truck. We need a sniping. I'll wait till I see it. It's not gonna come around until we start killing more people. I think she's good. Alright, then that plane, that big old plane about to come in. We're gonna have to take that out. Nah, that's not the big one you just killed, Ma.